what we're talking about is just the fact that you're not escaping what you really think you're escaping. It is delusional for you to think that you are going to move to a foreign country where they have openly discussed that they don't fuck with you, and you are going to meet people who just wholeheartedly fuck with you and understand you. Like, it's not gonna happen, y'all. It's really sad because the type of black women that I see that are into K-pop or just into like Asian culture, and just they have the means and the opportunity to travel because they're smart, they're well educated, like we're cultured, and yet we diminish ourselves to being like essentially only sought after because we're given the title as a Jezebel or like easy, or because we're a fetish. Cause that's another thing we could get into. We could have a whole talk about fetishization and about how easily black women are manipulated into being hypersexual, even when they're not really hypersexual. Like,
when all has failed, you still got Jamaica. You guys win over there. Shout out to my Jamaican green card bros.
Do you know what a day is like for a New York woman who married in Korea? Laura works 12 hours a day to earn money, and when she comes home, she's criticized by her mother-in-law, who claims her son is the reason she has the life she has today. 3 years ago, Laura moved from New York to Korea to live with her husband. Despite her husband being almost 10 years older, unemployed, and daydreaming about becoming a singer, she chose to support his dreams for the sake of love.
I would see my husband playing guitar and just how passionate he...
At home, Laura is always diligent and without complaint. But lately, her husband's temper has been growing, and a few days ago, she faced severe scolding for accidentally placing socks at the bedside. Though Laura didn't show anger at the time, she felt unjust afterward. So she invited her mother-in-law over, hoping to convince her son to appreciate her dedication. The mother-in-law, who hadn't seen her son in a long time, was excited and generously brought a watermelon, a precious fruit in Korea. In Korea, even watermelon rinds can be used to make various dishes, not to mention several large pieces of pork belly. Seeing these common things in the United States, Laura wasn't particularly surprised. Instead, her husband, like a child, eagerly searched through the bag his mom brought, checking for anything delicious. Upon learning that her son wanted homemade kimchi, the mother-in-law carefully taught Laura how to make it, mixing cabbage with spicy sauce. Despite thinking the mother-in-law would be nice, her words during the joyful family meal were infuriating. In essence, she felt Laura's earnings were not significant, more like extra, and that Laura could enjoy the big house, meat, and watermelon only because of her son. That was too much. Laura can create animations and speaks English, yet, for love, she works tirelessly to support her husband's unrealistic dream. As they sit together, can you tell the husband is almost 10 years older than his wife? Meanwhile, Laura, for the sake of this family, toils tirelessly every day, and her hair has turned white. Do you think this kind of marriage is worthwhile?
Korean men will literally lie to you about anything. Like, he could literally be wearing a Nike shirt, and you're like, hey baby, what brand is your shirt? Oh, this shirt is Adidas. What do you gain from this? This one time, I went out on a date with this little Korean piece, and he was telling me about how rich he is, and how he gonna take care of me, and anything I want, I got it, yada yada, right? We go out to eat, right? We getting Korean barbecue, and he's like, yeah, get all the steak you want. Get all the steak, okay? Anything you want, baby, it's on me. I'm like, hey, say less, okay? Waiter come back, I'm like, I need 12 steaks. Cause he paying for it, okay? We're about to leave, and in most Korean restaurants, they don't give you a bill. What you do is, on your way out, there's usually a little like stand where the cashier will like check you out on your way out, right? Okay? So we standing at the stand, and I'm just, my man got money, okay? He got money, okay? Listen, and he's like, so we finna go Dutch or what's up? I'm like, who? We finna go what? I thought you said you had money. I mean, yeah, like, I got money, but I didn't bring it all with me. So, like, if we could just, you know what, fool? Here. I'm out of here. What are you talking about?
Well, that's your experience, not ours. Passport Bros.
We've been catfished.
So, I know I'm late on this topic, but I had to bring this back around because if you don't know, I now currently live in South Korea. Yeah, you know, life just keeps working out better for me. I know. But anyway, But the one thing I've noticed, like, coming to Korea and seeing, like, the content that gets pushed here and what I see, it's like a lot of desperate ass females around the world, like, move to Korea is actually scary as fuck. And it's sad as hell. Like, you know, we have this thing called passport bros, right? Well, Korea, there's literally, like, nobody else calls them this, but I gotta call them it. It's like passport sisters. It's like these like wave of like Western women, no matter what race, but women who are from England, Australia, New Zealand, and America, and Canada, who literally come to Korea in hopes of finding like a man, and like not just any man, but like this man they see on like K-dramas, and like I started to realize the women who come here are very delusional. Like, first of all, they think K-dramas is like an actual real representation of like their culture here. And they tell them all the time it's not. Like, it's literally a fantasy. But like, for some reason, the women believe it. And I'm really making this video because it's just like, I want y'all to realize like, we gotta balance the scales here, because we talk about how men go to foreign countries to marry these foreigners and have this and that, and it's looked at so bad, but the women do it too, like especially in Korea. And that's why, if y'all haven't seen that one video, that girl talking about like, if you're not like white or something like that, you're probably gonna be viewed as ugly, which I have my own opinion on, because I think she worded shit wrong. But there's a reason why that shit blew up and it hurt so many people's feelings, because women really come here, foreign women come here to like, their whole dream is to like get this man that they fetishize. And it's so weird and it's so like creepy, because it's like, they really fetishize these fucking men, and it's creepy. And now I understand why I hear like the issues y'all have about foreign women come over here and they go through SA or they get used for like citizenship, because you come here all googly eyed and wide open and like, don't even know, like, girl, like, this is still human life. Like, a man is a man, a person's a person, no matter where they live at. Like, oh, because somebody online told you, oh, they're nice, and you say, like, y'all are so weird on this. Like, people are weird. Like, and to be quite real with y'all, it's very desperate. Like, it is so desperate. Like, to think you as a woman, the fact that you have a down there gives you so much access and power in this world on the low. Like, you have the privilege of not having to work just because you're a female. Like, if you are a female, you can literally, somebody asks you, what do? You can say, I stay at home. And nobody will question that. People will be jealous of that. As a man, you can't do that shit. I'm talking about, so what do you do? Oh, I stay at home and my wife work. Do that shit even sound right? So that's why I'm saying, like, you have the privilege of literally being able to sit in your femininity and have it just come to you. But the fact that you're willing to buy plane tickets, $1,000 plane tickets, to come over to Korea, to go get you a man who, and the man y'all want, got all that plastic, got more plastic surgery than your ass, cutting their jaw open and shit, wearing makeup and shit, mascara and shit, and y'all come get on a plane to fly all the way across the world to get a man. It is desperate, and it tells me why you probably have male issues back in your own country. Because if you're desperate enough as a female to get on a damn plane and then of course ain't no man gonna take you serious. Of course you're gonna get used. Any woman who's desperate gonna get used, because all that tells a man is that you don't love yourself. You don't care about yourself. You really will let him run over you just to have the fact, just to be able to tell somebody, I got a man. And then don't let me even start getting on like the women of color that come here. Cause like, I hate to have to hurt your feelings too. And I'm saying this because I come from that Janae Aiko bloodline. So, you know, my mother is a black person. And I'm trying to tell y'all, like, girl, it's not, if you're attractive here, correct? Because now I'm hopping on that clothes thing. I just want to say this real quick. Now I'm going to get off. If you're attractive, correct? But, like, also remember, like, these same black women who live in Korea who tell you, oh, I don't have no problems being told I'm pretty. Yeah, but also watch their videos when they're getting interviewed and they're talking about how I feel like I'm being used as an experience or experiment so they can see what it's like to date a foreigner or date a black person. But I don't think I'm ever getting taken serious. Yes, bitch, because a lot of women, when y'all come here, y'all do no motherfucking, like, research for real. Y'all think watching their TV shows is research. I'm trying to tell you how Asian culture, no matter if you Korean, Thai, Chinese, Japanese, Asian culture always stems from the same customs, which is family comes first. It's all about uplifting the family. Number 2, we keep it in the bloodline. Okay? Okay? So yes, of course, they're not going to always take you serious. And then if y'all get in the comments about acting people who are married to some Asian man, okay. But also remember, you don't know these motherfucking people. You're helping pay their bills. So of course, and they know what your desperate ass wants to see. You want to see your fairy tale and your fantasy live through online because you can't live it yourself. Desperation, child.
In my personal experience dating in Japan, Japanese men do not prefer darker shades.
Dating in Japan is awful, and I've just about had it. Well, with the online dating, I will no longer be doing dating apps in Japan.
Points what gets deducted is dating. I'll be single. I'll probably die single here, but that's fine. I have a cat. I'm okay. If you're coming here as a black woman, you want to date, it's not happening. And the
woman was saying that black men weren't trying to date sisters. I'm not surprised, sis. If they're in Japan, they're looking for Japanese women. Just straight up. They don't have any community they feel obligated to withhold. They are not going to just gather black women. They like the fact that they are fetishized. It gives them an ego boost that they can't get from black women. So they're not looking for black women, y'all.